Welcome back everyone to a holy matrimony, Cobra Kai Season 6 Watch Party. Everyone was kinda shocked by the big news that Carmen and Johnny are having a baby. It is definitely a game changer for their relationship. The question is how much? I mean, Johnny cleaned up his apartment, that's good. But is he intending on running the baby back and forth between their two places? That doesn't really make a lot of sense when you think about it. You would think they would want to move in together. It cuts down on expenses and makes raising the baby a lot easier. But there is one obstacle to that, and it's a major issue with the baby too. Back in Season 1, we saw that Carmen comes from a fairly religious family. They're Catholic, and it's not going away, especially with Yaya there. So what is a go-get-em guy like Johnny to do? Well, you guessed it. Johnny and Carmen are gonna get married next season before the baby comes. It makes sense. In fact, there's even some proof. The world's biggest Johnny Lawrence fan, Amy, who masquerades on Twitter under the name Sabrina Obscura, found Carmen and Amanda acting a little weird at the very end. You see, they're looking at something. A little further investigation, finding the right frame, and there. Look at that. It's a ring, a heck of a ring at that. It's not a diamond, but it sure looks like an engagement ring. It's on the right finger. So apparently at some point, off screen, Johnny proposed to Carmen. In fact, just earlier, you see she doesn't have a ring. You realize that because the police were there and he had just had a big fight, he wasn't going to do the grand down on one knee sort of thing. Nah, he just gave it to her. He asked her to marry him and clearly she said yes. But then it raises a question. Where did Johnny even get this ring? How could he afford it on an Uber driver's salary? Ah, this is where the fun begins. Well, remember earlier the epic fight at Terry Silver's place? As it turns out, one of these guys was wearing a ring. Sensei Odell, or better known as Tyrone Woodley, has a ring on his pinky. In fact, that ring looks a heck of a lot like the one Carmen is wearing. Unfortunately for him, his fellow member of the Fist got crazy with a sword and totally took that finger off. Ouch. That's the thing about losing a body part. You're probably going to lose anything that was on it at the time. You can imagine after Johnny won the fight, he went and grabbed Odell's finger and gave it back to him. "You'll need this," he said. Of course, in the process, he pocketed the ring for himself. I mean, when you lose a finger in a fight, you can't worry about whatever ring was on that finger. It's just gone. Barnes took the painting, and Johnny took the ring, which now belongs to Carmen. I think it looks bluish, so let's call it a sapphire. It's not a diamond, but it's still a precious stone. They are engaged. Since the wedding will definitely be before the baby comes, you can expect them to get married sometime next season, and the baby will probably come in Season 7. The only question is who will be Johnny's best man? Bobby is a good guess. There's also Robbie, or maybe Robbie and Miguel together, but I think it just may be Daniel. These guys would have come a long way for Daniel to end up as the best man at Johnny's wedding. It should be quite an event with tons of karate. In the Miyagi-verse, there's no such thing as a party without some karate. I'm going to be back soon with videos on Terry Silver and Hawk. Have a great day. I'll see you at the next watch party.